it makes me feel good to give hope to the hopeless, like to give a belonging to somebody who is lost.
Because little Shani can never understand where you came from with this, with the hardship, and she might not understand where you came from with this. I mean, the fighting spirit and the survivor's remorse. Like I told you, how hard you had to fight to make sure that it stands. How do they understand this?
They do understand, because they know that I am the product of hard work. I am the product of helping people. It makes me feel good when I see that somebody who was rejected has been like recovered and is now living like a normal person.
This is Chilling.
All right, now, guys, you know the common saying. They say that the more a daughter gets to know more details about her mother, the stronger the bond. Now, since last week, for the last 2 weeks, I have had this called the Shani takeover. That's how I want to dub it. Like they say, there's a first time for everything. This time around, I'm creating a 3-episode show. Same family, same conversation, because they have that creme de la creme. I won't put myself on the spot to try to pronounce her name because I'm going to foul play it. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to have the beautiful daughter of Miss Nicole Mama on set with me. It must have been amazing, you sitting in the background and witnessing whatever came out of your mother's mouth at that exact moment, being you were getting it firsthand.
Yeah.
Some of this shocked you.
Yeah.
And some that she actually failed to mention.
Yeah.
That's why I'm having you here. We're going to tell on her.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
a kid. I feel like a kid. I'm so excited to have you. You're so well kept. You're like a well-groomed lady.
Oh my God.
You're sitting there with all this royalty. I don't even know what to say. How are you doing, Siddharth?
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm great. How are you?
Are you ready for what is coming for you?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
All right, before we move any further, I want to give this particular episode, I want to give a credit to, or a shout out to White Palati. They are found here at Bugolobi. It's an amazing restaurant. Their theme thrives of a Greece theme. When you come here, you'll be so fascinated with the outlook, the design of the place. It's all white and blue. And white is your favorite color.
White's my favorite color.
Why?
I don't know. I find it such a clean color. Like when you put on white and it's pure white, you just embody
the purity about
grace, clean, and class. Like,
is it about the purity when it gets to it?
No, it's about the class and the cleanliness. Like, you look like a clean person when you wear white.
Yeah.
And you look like a classy person because it's also expensive to own white things.
Yeah.
In this Kampala,
they
keep getting dirty and stained. And if you can keep them clean, you're an expensive, clean, but classy, graceful babe.
Yeah.
And if you're a guy, well, I like black on guys.
Yeah.
I prefer black on guys.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like
I miss the colors, all the colors that you're talking about. Yeah.
No, it's okay. You look just fine. But I feel like for me personally, I like white.
Yeah, but with your mother, I wore black. I wore a black shirt with
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I love white. It's my favorite color.
Yeah. So how are you coping up with life? I hear you're 20 years old, and I'm sorry to say are you kind of the type of a lady who doesn't want to reveal her age?
Not really, because I feel like my age is nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah.
I feel like at my age I'm doing some, pretty cool things. So I don't think
I want to know, what are some of these pretty cool things?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So when people see me,
Yeah.
like for example, at the salon, people that come inside
Yeah.
and they meet me, they don't believe that I'm 20.
Yeah.
So they engage with me. I'm somebody who I can engage with anyone of all ages, your age, older age, even people in their 50s, because
Yeah, it feels like you're
like
kind of friendly.
I'm able to have a conversation with them. And then the entire time that they're talking to me, they can't believe that I'm the age that I am. So they'll make a comment like, "Oh, Gracia, you know, when do you plan on doing your master's?" And I'm like, "Oh, I think I plan on doing it after my bachelor's degree." And they're like, "What? We thought you already graduated."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "No, how old do you think I am?" They're like, "I thought you were like 23, 24. I'm like, "No, that's not my age, you know." But in my head, I'm a teenager. In my head, I'm still 18.
Who is your mother, the icon that I spoke with 2 weeks ago? We see her as an icon. We see her in different versions, but I'm pretty much sure you also perceive her in a different way. How was it like growing up around her? Which kind of woman was she in the slightest memories you have of her?
My mom, basically, one thing about her, she's very strict, by the way. She has reduced over the years.
Was she so strict on you guys growing up?
She was strict on my older siblings, but me, not much.
Yeah.
But she's very tough.
Okay.
You know?
We take a cliffhanger. We take a break. Chilling goes on a break. We shall be back with another part. I'm enjoying this conversation. I love to talk with Gen Zs, yeah? You know, they drift you to another world of so much possibility. It's always fun. They're very lively, like live wire. You could see, I can see the fire in your eyes when you speak. You know that? Because you're so passionate about everything that you speak.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to have this conversation with you. Thank you very much for even availing yourself to say that, yeah, I'm okay. Let me sit down with you and we have a conversation about the icon, about your mother, about yourself as well. I want to see if her life had any influence on you in terms of shaping you as a human being, as a bold woman that we're seeing right now. All right, tuning goes on a break. We'll be back with another part. This is the best of the good life. My name is Drago. Thank you very much for tuning into the show. We shall be back.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
It has been a 3 weeks expedition of the TSHANI family, and I'm so excited to tap into their life and to get to know their lifestyle. And now we have the daughter. We're going to hear it from the horse's mouth about her mother. You know, you were telling me about your mom. She was kind of strict. Was that restriction on you as well as children? Do you remember her being so tough on you, like on certain aspects of life?
I wouldn't say strict in a bad way. I would say strict as in she knows what she wants.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for example, if she told one of the ladies at the salon, do this, this, and this, and she came and you didn't do it, that was going to be a big problem.
Oh. Did you ever see her angry?
Oh, yeah. every day.
Did she ever whoop you?
No,
behind?
no. Well, my parents are not those kind of parents that like give you no.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, we were good kids. We were kids that listened. We were kids that didn't give them a hard time. So they didn't feel the need to be so tough-handed on us, you know. If anything, their strictness was from a very overprotective point of view, not like a strict point of view, like overprotect, especially for us, the girls. My brother, I don't know if my brother really never went through that.
Yeah, because your parents are more hard on girls. You always get the tough lessons. With girls, you're easily diverted. It's so much, you're vulnerable to so much atrocities of life. You get what I mean? We guys, we also have our own calming, you know. But you women and female, yeah, I mean, the world can be so harsh with you if you're not groomed up in a proper way. But you've lived all your life in Uganda?
Oh yeah, I've grown up here, I'm born here.
You never had a taste of Nairobi? Nah, you are not born yet.
I've been to Nairobi.
No, I've been born from there. Are you born from there?
So my two siblings were born from there with my mom at the time when she was, like she told you in the previous series.
Yeah.
That was when she had my biggest sister. And then my older brother, came along the way.
You're the youngest, never forget that.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I forget it.
You never forget that.
Yeah.
You're the one at the bottom.
Yeah, so when she came to Uganda, which was years later, that's now when she had me. Yeah. So basically she built all of TSHANI foundation, TSHANI braids, TSHANI everything when I was a baby.
Yeah.
So that's when I grew into it. So I've grown up watching her work. I've grown up seeing her braid. I've grown up basically in the industry with her.
Yeah.
And also my big sister being involved, just call it a family thing, really.
Do you know apples and trees, they say? Is it the same thing with you? Apples and trees, they don't fall far away from the tree. Yeah, are you also looking into that direction besides having your interest somewhere else?
Do
you see yourself as a stylist and a braids person, like to do with hair?
Not really, to be honest. So I know my mom has done hair for a long time. She's been in the industry, and my sister has also done it for a long time. She did it for 10 years, 10 whole years, maybe even more, because I was young, you know. But I just feel like it's not mandatory that I have to also follow that path.
Does it come with pressure being a daughter of an icon of that big magnitude? Do you feel like the pressure weighs on you?
Not really. Because if anything, I want to do better.
Woo, that is it. You know your mom would love listening to this.
Yeah.
If anything,
like,
you want to double it.
Quadruple, 10 times. Like I want to do 10 times better. So I don't feel the pressure because in my opinion, I feel like pressure for what? You feel pressure when you feel like the thing is too great for you to achieve. Yeah. But for me, I feel like it's achievable and even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like what my mom has done, I want to do even more. One thing about my mom, she's very compassionate. She likes helping people. Yeah. She sees herself in all the young girls that she has helped. Yeah. So I think it's no secret the things that are happening in my country right now. And those people that are affected by the war are all running to Uganda as refugees. No home, no family, no money, no nothing.
I mean, with a person that had such a dark history, I mean, turmoils, she stuck somewhere in a foreign country with nothing to eat, with just a child on her back. I mean, what does it make you feel coming from a generation where you almost have everything that you wish? You could just say, I want to go to Paris now. In the next hours, you have a ticket to Paris. I'm just trying to lie to you how easy we have had it. I also speak to myself as well. I mean, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel teary at times? Like, do you ever feel empathy for her?
I give my mom some grace, you know.
And credit,
Yeah, like there are times when I'll just look at her and I'll just feel bad. Honestly, it hurts when you get to know that these are the things that your parents went through at your age.
Yeah.
Because my mom got married when she was younger than me, when
Yeah.
she was 19.
Yeah.
And imagine at 20, you're running as a refugee to a country where you don't speak the language and you with a baby.
You're saving your life, literally.
And me at 20, what am I doing? You know, like she's been through so much, even from way before she was, you know, married and whatnot. But I just feel like, I feel bad for her, but then again, I feel like that's what has made her who she is.
I mean, she made it out. Our generation is worried about not having more than 10K followers on TikTok.
What?
That is
People are
what
worried about that.
keeps people awake at night. It's like, come on, I
They
just
have
need one more.
sleepless nights.
One more. A person expects to have.
They have bad days because of a
100K.
following. Trust me.
Yes, the expectations are different. Somebody used to fight for their life, to fight for what to eat, you know, but now we have it so easy. I mean, how has that shaped you, knowing the kind of woman your mother was? What are some of that? What is some of that flair that is dashing off you?
So it's made me a go-getter. My mom is a really serious go-getter.
Yeah.
She wants something,
She goes for it.
she goes crazy. She stresses the whole house to get it.
Yeah.
She makes it everyone's problem.
Yeah.
But also she really stresses when she wants something. And it's a bad thing, but also a good thing. Because that is what has helped her become who she is today, achieve all that she has achieved. She's a serious go-getter.
How do you strike a balance in life? I like asking this to young people.
A balance with what?
With life, how do you strike a balance?
With work, life.
The way how you carry your life, how do you strike a balance with life?
So I'm growing into healthy habits. I feel like your life can only go great when you win the morning hours of the day.
Listen to those wise words
So,
coming from
a day
this
has
young
24
lady.
hours.
Wow.
Let me
And
say
you
you
only
sleep.
get those 24 hours.
Oh no, you only get about, well, -8. That's if you're sleeping for 8 hours a day. Personally, I sleep for like
Some
6
people
or 7.
are willing to sleep when they're dead.
Yeah. you
I'm
just
being so aggressive.
yeah, you just said something right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lesson
That
in
is
life.
true.
You know, I'm a student of life. I get to learn each and every day. Please tell me you're the same.
I feel like, what is the point of living if you're not learning? Like, every day is a process of learning.
Yeah.
You make yourself a learning machine. This is what I tell everyone. Make yourself a learning machine. Don't feel like your cup is full. Let your cup never get full. Always keep adding.
Your
You know,
mom talked
let it-
about something very interesting with life and our generation. We love instant gratification. Some things come so easy, yet we have not worked so hard for. What do you say about that?
Instant gratification.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I don't like shortcuts in life. I don't like easy things. There is joy in the journey. I know it sounds crazy, like, oh my God, why would someone want to go through all this to achieve that when there is another way? Trust me, there is joy in the journey. Why? There are mistakes that you learn from. There are lessons. You grow from the journey. You grow from the process. It's shaping you in a way that only time can.
You're too wise for your age. I can't say this. Tell people how they can get in touch of Chani Salon or
yes.
Chani Products or Chani the franchise, and what they can expect with this brand. Some that are not even familiar with this brand that have been living under a rock, like some girls I know.
No, I don't think there's anybody in Kampala who doesn't know Chani braids.
I love that bragging right. I love that bragging right.
No, I'm just talking. But like there are people who have probably never been there, never done their hair from there.
Yeah.
But not knowing us, that's criminal.
Okay, so let them know how they can get familiar with the brand.
So we have Instagram at Chani Braids. We have TikTok at Chani Braids. We also have a phone number that you can book, 075-2696-391.
Yeah.
And for now, those are our main platforms.
Yeah.
We don't really see the need. See, you can't manage so many platforms at once.
Yeah, so I mean, somebody get a chance of finding you there as
All
as
the
a bonus?
time.
Like, I mean, this
All the
gorgeousness.
time.
And
I'm always there. I'm
Yeah.
always there. If you come a lot, unless I'm not in the country.
yeah.
Yeah, if you come and I'm not there, I'm probably not in the country.
And you yourself can do the craft. You know how to make the hair personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one thing about working with my mom, or rather growing up with her, is
Hands on.
you've grown up in it. You know,
Yeah.
imagine having to grow up around a chef. You want to tell me you can cook? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've grown up in it. So we've grown up in it all our lives. My sister grew up in it. I've grown up in it. I've watched my sister do it.
Yeah.
My mom do it.
You wait until she gets a shocker when you grow older than this, and you tell her, "Mom, I'm taking a different direction of life."
Well, if I ever in life decide to do that with myself,
She'll bless you definitely.
she'll definitely be happy for me.
Yeah.
But I'll make sure that I have done that, taken a different direction in life when I have already established a system at Chani Braids that can function without me or without my mom.
But you understand this, Gracia, that at Chani Braids, it's you have an outlet that is easy for you. Yeah, you can just forge your life there and it works out in just
That is true.
a click. You know that, right?
That is
So
true.
she's just telling you that, hey, here is a piece of bread. Just have it in your hands and eat it. Thank you very much, sweetheart. You've been such a darling of the show.
Me too.
Keep glowing. You're beautiful, and I mean, keep winning.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
take the compliment.
Yeah, how can anyone, if they want to get personal, how can they follow you? Like some guy I know called Paul behind that camera.
So if you know my name, GRACIA Chani, that is my handle for all my socials.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people who have a fancy nickname, a username. No,
Yeah.
I just use my
You
name.
have also an admirable accent. It's kind of strong. I don't know how you adopted it, but hey, that will be a conversation of another day.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning into the show. I know you've enjoyed this series of extraordinary women. We've had two, her and the mother. They're called the Chanis, and it's an empire that is growing stronger each and every day. So if you're not familiar with the brand, please check them out. Go to their salon. They have a very incredible space. They will work on you with whichever hairstyle that you want to be worked upon.
Any
and
hairstyle.
and you will definitely come out of that place smiling with a different outlook. I would love to send out a special thanks to White Palati, such a beautiful space. These guys are found in Bugolobi. Come and have one of the best Indian food or any other a la carte that you want. Thank you. Tune in next week with another incredible guest. See you until I see you.